Hey, it's soup season. Let me show you how I make one of my favorites, Tuscan lentil. So stay tuned.
Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. I'm Mike the Stew Burner, and today we're going to be making one of my favorite all-time soups, Tuscan lentil soup. It's that time of year. It's getting a little nippy. Time to break the soups out, and this is my favorite. Almost my favorite. One of the top two, maybe top threes. And it's so simple to make. So, let's do it. Let me tell you what I got going in for ingredients, and then we'll start pulling this together. Let it simmer, come back, give it a try. It's gonna be good. You're gonna wanna make it, and blah, 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 blah. We go on from there. Anyways, what we got, I got 1 pound of sausage broken up, Italian sausage. I'm going with sweet this time. You could go with spicy if you like spicy. I have 2 celery stalks that I've diced up. 1 small onion that I've diced up. And 2 carrots that I'm spilling them already. 2 carrots that I diced up. Also got about a half a bag of baby spinach. Probably going to put about a tablespoon of Italian seasoning in here. Salt and pepper to taste. And of course, the lentils. And I have 1 bag here, 1 pound. And I also have stock. So I got some chicken stock here today. I'm going to go in a total of 8 cups. This is enough to probably make about 8 portions of soup. So let me go ahead, get things cranked up, and we'll start assembling this soup. And we'll go from there. We'll be right back in a sec. Okay, we're back. And first things first, I'm going to go ahead and get my sausage browned off a bit. I'm not going to fully brown it off. I'm partially going to cook it. And I've broken this up into little pieces. Makes it a little bit easier to break up when I'm actually browning this. So we'll get this in our pan. Kind of break it up a little bit. Let that start to brown, and then we'll come in with our vegetables to add to that. Okay, so we're about halfway through the browning. I don't know if you can see in there. It's a little bit of pink. No big deal. All I got to do now is add my vegetables and finish browning off the sausage, and we'll get the vegetables just a little tender. So in goes the celery, the onion, the carrot. Give it a stir. This is smelling so good. Yeah, I'm always saying that. But it really always is smelling that good. Making me hungry just stirring. There we go. So I'll have this cook down for about another minute, maybe a minute and a half. And then I will go ahead and add my stock and my lentils. And towards the end, I'll also add my spinach. And I'll get my Italian seasoning there as well. So we'll let this cook for about another, about another 30 seconds. And we'll get the stock in here. Okay, it's almost time to add stock. So before I add stock, I'm going to go in with about a tablespoon of Italian seasoning. And I'm just kind of crush this in here and release some of the oils in the seasoning. And I'm going to go in with the stock. There's 4 cups. I have another 4 cups right here. We'll get that in there. I'm making a lot of soup. Like I said, enough for 8 people. We like our soup here in Mike the Stew Burner house. There we go. Give it a little stir. Alrighty. I'll let this go for about, about 30 seconds while I go ahead and wash these lentils real quick. And then we'll get those in here. And then we'll probably put the top on and let it simmer for a while. So I'll be right back. Okay, lentils are washed. There's no stones in there. We'll get our lentils in. This is going to simmer for probably about at least an hour, or until those lentils are tender. and a little mushy. And stir that in. And right towards the end, I'll go ahead and add my spinach. That doesn't need to sit in there for an hour. So, got the lentils in. Get the top on. I'll bring it to a boil, drop it down to the simmer, and just let it set for, like I said, at least an hour, and then we'll come back and check it. Notice, I did not add any salt and pepper yet. I'm going to see how this tastes before I add any salt and pepper. Because I said, in the beginning, salt and pepper to taste. So, we'll check back, and I'm sure within an hour, we're going to have something that smells really good. We'll be right back. Okay, we're back. And it's been about 45 minutes. And the lentils are nice and tender now. Some of them are actually mashing up. We've got a nice thickness going on here. I don't know if you can see in there. Let me see if I can tilt the pot a little bit. It's looking good. It is smelling fantastic. And wow. It was smelling good earlier, but right now, it's on a whole nother level. So, it's ready. Actually, I forgot. I need to add some spinach. And all I'm going to do is add the spinach raw, let it wilt in the soup, and it'll be perfect. You don't need to cook it for a long period of time. All these need to do is wilt. So I'm going to go in with just about a handful of baby spinach. It's not much. Just kind of fold it in there, and that will wilt down nicely. It's looking good. And they are wilting down. I can't wait to get into this. Wow. This is so good. You have to make this. If you've never had lentil soup, you got to try it. If you like pea soup, you'll love lentil soup. It's a winner. Winner, winner. Soupy dinner. Okay, there we go. The spinach is wilted. We're looking good. And it's time to go in and give this a try. So, pull my sleeve up here a little bit. Got my bowl. Go in here. Oh, look at that. Isn't that, come on. Don't you want to make some of that? Alrighty. Now I've got a little bit, actually let me go ahead and push my burner out of the way. There we go. Now I have a little pecorino that I'm going to go ahead and shave into this soup. It's just going to add a little bit of oompa to it. So go in with a little bit of pecorino. Let that melt right into the soup. And I'm going to try it now. Because you notice I still haven't added any salt and pepper to it. The pecorino on its own is a little salty. So let's try this out. Wow. Wow. This is fantastic. No need for salt. Could use a little pepper, only because I like a lot of pepper. So I'm going to add a little bit of cracked pepper to mine. I probably wouldn't add it to the pot. And now let me give it another taste here. Out of this world. This is crazy. Delicious. The sausage, the lentils, the onions, the carrots, the celery, all combines together. Makes a beautiful, wonderful soup. Great for a fall day, winter. I mean, any time of the year you could be eating this. And wow, it just takes me back to my time in Italy and the few times that I actually made it up to the Tuscany region. And I actually had this in a little. I actually had this in a little trattoria just outside of Pisa. And it was where I first got turned on to this. I had this, a hunk of bread, and a pepperoni, and life was great. So hey, make it. If you want to go to Italy and try it, by all means, get over there and try it, but if you can't, make this. I can guarantee it'll be a winner. Anyways, if you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button, subscribe, and most importantly, share. And right over here, go ahead and punch my logo. Makes it much easier for you to subscribe. So until next time, thanks, and we'll see you.